What is going on, guys? SargeantsTechTips. Welcome to another video on my channel. Couldn't come up with a video to edit, so I actually found some footage from the PooVTech micro SD card. I'm actually editing that, and I'm actually going to be showing you how I edit and record my videos. So obviously I use OBS Studio. This is OBS Studio. I'm usually on recording STT, but I just left it because it doesn't matter because I don't have any sources here yet. This is where, when I live stream on the tech channel, I just still haven't messed with it. But yeah, so I use OBS, and what I do for my output stuff is I do MP4, and I use the same as Stream Recorder, and then I use NVIDIA NVENC H.264 new, so it actually uses my GPU, and my bitrate is at 40,000. And the only reason I do that is because I use Streamlabs to record or do streaming, so it doesn't really matter. And I'll stream on here with my tech channel, so that doesn't matter either. But so what I do is I record it, and then what I do is I'm actually going to add another display. We're going to do second display for now. Okay, so now you can see the second display. So the second display, this is where all of my applications are. All my games, my applications. As you can see, I actually deleted some of the files. Oh, hold on. I deleted some of the files off my taskbar because I only put the files that I use. I am going to be doing 3D printing videos, so that's what that is. That's a 3D printing software. I'm not going to go through each application, but I do use Bandicam to record some of my gaming footage depending on how OBS does. But as you can see, I have the recordings folder. This is where all my OBS recordings go to. As you can see, my OBS recordings will pop up here. This is the one I'm recording now. This is a video in progress. I still need to work on it. It's 5.93 gigs. I also have a YouTube folder, which I use. So this is where all my content is. This is all my edited stuff. This is all my stuff that I'm editing. These are a couple channels that are still in work in progress. This is Tango Games Network. I think that's going to be a 5M server. My tech channel, obviously I have my old thumbnails for my old videos that I didn't save because I just wasn't doing it at the time. I have my old files, so my old channel arts, my old intros, my old outros. I have my current intro and outro that I used today. I have my banner and my logo and all that, and then I have the YouTube ads, but that's something that's not happening right now. This is my live streaming stuff for my tech channel and my gaming channel, along with my Twitch, which I'll have a link to my Twitch in the description below. My Sargent's Gaming channel, which I can do a video on how I edit my gaming videos if you would like, which is easy. I have my old files, my old banners. This is a Sargent's Gaming live stream. This is my banner. We also have my video files, which is my intro and my outro. I use the same outro for my tech channel because it's a good outro. My banner, my logo, and the transparent banner for other stuff. This is my project, so this is kind of where the magic happens, where all my stuff's edited. So basically what happens is I make a folder that the video title is. I put the full URL, I put the full title that I do on YouTube. And then what I do is, for an example, let's do the video that I just recently edited. The first time playing Extinction is still a work in progress. I have not edited that yet. I do have the thumbnail. Nuketown Zombies is still a work in progress. I'm still working on that one. We have the Black Ops Cold War footage, which I uploaded recently. So basically, I have the Vegas file, I have the raw footage, I have the finished footage, and I have the thumbnail. The reason I keep all this is just in case I lose my YouTube channel so I can re-upload the content if I need to. Because you never know what could happen. I mean, for all we know, the world could end and the internet could go out, and you don't have a backup of your videos to look at because, you know, you miss it. I don't know, something like that. This is where I keep all my edited footage, and obviously I have a Sargent's Tech Tips one. I'm actually working on the PooVTech micro SD card review, and we're actually going to go ahead and create the folder for how I edit my videos. So this will be how I'm going to change that to something else. I'm just trying to think of how I want to do it. So what I would do is I would put this footage in here after I do it in the recordings. And if you're wondering why I don't have my secondary YouTube drive anymore, it's because it was really slow to edit on because I used to edit on it. And I have a 1 terabyte SATA SSD. So that's all I really need to edit my videos. So I edit my videos in the YouTube folder, which is here. So basically what I would do is I would take this OBS recording and I drag it over to this folder here. That way I can edit it. I can drag it into Vegas, which is what I use to edit my videos. I use Vegas Pro 18. So if we wanted to, we could go to my recent video, how to install Steam on Linux. As you can see, I have the edited footage, the Linux, the Vegas file, which as you can see, I name it edited footage, and then Vegas file. And then I use the thumbnail. I put the thumbnail in here along with the raw footage. And the reason I keep the raw footage is just in case I got to create an edit or if the video didn't come out very well. See, I could just keep all the edited footage, but if I keep the raw footage, it's so I can actually go back and edit it a different way if I would like to. So that's basically the gist of that. So this is my YouTube folder. I keep all my files in here. I keep my sound effects. I keep the icons I use in my thumbnails or my videos. I keep my misc photos. I don't know why I have a picture of Linus in here, but that's okay. I have my photos in here. This is the UAC. This would pop up in some of my videos. You might see it. And then I have the sound effect. I have my video files, which is like some of my stuff that I add in my gaming videos. You don't really see a lot of this. You might see this in some of my tech videos, but I don't know what that is, so I'm not going to open it. But yeah, so that's the YouTube folder. Now, if you're wondering how I edit my videos, I'm going to go ahead and show you that now. So I'm going to go ahead and drag OBS back over here. And then we're going to go ahead and lock that and remove that. So now we're back on my main monitor. So if you're wondering how I create my thumbnails, I will be showing you how I do that in a minute. So as you can see, I have Vegas right here, and this is the PooVTech video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick time lapse of editing the video, and then I'm going to show you how I upload it and how I do all this other stuff. Alrighty guys, so that is the video edited. I did do some voiceovers, obviously, as you know. I'm hoping you guys like this type of video. It's kind of cool. But so what I did was I used Audacity to record the last part right here, which is where I talked about, sorry, right here, the rest of the information, because this video was recorded like a month ago and I just haven't had time to edit it. But what I did was I actually pointed out that I used a camera. I recorded 4K footage and 1080p footage to test it. I obviously didn't record that portion, but I probably will do an updated video on this. But yeah, so that's how it's updated. And now what do I do? What I do after is I actually Control A, go up here. I think we got to make sure. Okay, so it's at disable resample. Now what we need to do is we need to select it all. We need to go to render as. And then what we do is I use this thing here. Can I do... Anyway, so what I use is I use this here, and I can show you what the settings are. I have it all set to 60 FPS, YouTube 1920 by 1080 60 FPS, because I record in 1080p at the moment until I can... Obviously, my computer's not powerful enough. I'm actually going to have to stop this recording when I render the video, because I just can't record and do it at the same time. My computer's not powerful enough to do that. But I usually go through this info and I just check it. And then when I'm done, I go to Browse, and then I find the projects folder. I go to the thing I do here. What I usually do is, as you can see, it says PooVTech Micro SD Card Review VAG file. What I do is I take the VAG file info, and then I click Save, and then I click Render. So I'm going to go ahead and let this video render. It's not going to take that long. From what I know, Vegas is actually pretty decent at it, and I'm surprised my computer... But we'll be right back once that's done. Alright guys, so as you can see, the render is done. So what I do is I close it, I save it one more time, I click Control S to save it, which I did a lot in the time-lapse, which you'll notice is because my Vegas loves to crash. So we're going to go ahead and close that, and I actually got the photo for the image. I went on my old video. This is what it's going to be for, so I'm just going to add a part 2 here because it doesn't really need to be that much of a thumbnail because I'm not really all that worried about it. And if you want more in-depth info, I can definitely show you, because what I did for this one was I actually had to get a picture of it and I had to cut each part of it out to make it a PNG file. If you want me to show you how to do that for a tech tip thing, that I can definitely do that. So this is what we have, and you'd actually be surprised on how I make my thumbnails. I use an online tool called BeFunky. And the only reason I use this is because I don't want my thumbnails to be like... I don't like my thumbnails with a lot going on. I like my thumbnails basic, which, as you can see, I've done for the course probably 3 years now, because, I mean, I've been on YouTube since 2017, and that's how I just do my thumbnails. I like how they're basic. This one I gotta redo because it's too bright. I like dark thumbnails as well. So the way I usually do this, I'm actually gonna keep that. The way I usually do this is I get the photo I want, and sometimes what I do is I'll actually show you how I add other stuff too. So let's go to the desktop. Let's grab that photo. If I can find it right here. So this is it. Let's see what the size is. All right, let's go to 1920 by 1080. There's a reason I do 1920 by 1080. All right, so if you're wondering how I get the the image like overlaid on the photo, usually what I do is I get the background. So I get like a picture of the website, and then I blur it with the tool on this website. I just do blur and it blurs it for me. Then what I do is I go to Image Manager. I click computer, and then we can use an example. We'll go to my icons folder, because this is the type of guy I am. Let's use this Xbox logo. I just drag it in here, and then it's there. It's really simple. But for this thumbnail, we're just going to go ahead and just add part 2, because I'm too lazy to make another one. And I usually do the align in the center. The outline color is going to be black, and then the other color is going to be white. And then I use a certain font. I use Nor, so I like the look of it. And then I just make it a little bit bigger, and then I just pop it. See, my thumbnails aren't really that complicated. I think the most time that I've ever taken out was on my gaming channel. So now what I do is I save it, and then I do thumbnail part 2. It's right here. And then obviously we have to upload the video because the video's done. And if we actually go look in the YouTube folder, I know it's on the other monitor, but it's easier to just do this. We can go to the projects folder, the SargeantsTechTips folder, and then we have this, large icons. So I can see the thumbnail, and then we're going to go to the downloads folder, and then drag this guy in here so it's in here, and then I have to upload it. So I'm just going to show you how I upload videos, because it's kind of basic. Finished footage right here, just drag it in there. And then when it's done, I delete the finished footage part, because we obviously don't need that. This is going to be the review. This will be, and then what I do is I have to add the link to the website in the description. So we're going to do, can't fucking spell because I'm recording. And then it's really basic. I usually don't put a lot of time. Well, I put more time into my tech channel because I've been doing it so long, but I don't put a lot of time in like the thumbnails because I just don't see the need. I like basic thumbnails. I think it looked good. Then obviously we gotta add the thumbnail. We click upload thumbnail here, and then we add the thumbnail. We're gonna add it to a playlist. This would probably be either hardware tutorials or product reviews. I think we're gonna do product reviews. And then for tags, I actually spam it with tags. Alrighty guys, so I'm done the tags portion. I'm not going to show them to you, but usually what I do is I do video elements, and then I add the end screen and all that, and then I add cards. So I'm not going to show you the rest of this. I'm just going to upload the video and go from there. But for visibility, I usually do schedule, and then I do it the next day after, because tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yes, tomorrow's Tuesday, and that is when I upload my videos. This video will be uploaded next Tuesday, because that's my schedule for the moment. So tomorrow is the 20th, and then what I do is I upload all my videos at 6 a.m. if you guys would like to know. We're just going to keep that as a schedule, and then I'm going to do the end screen and all that. But if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments below if this was a good idea, if it was something that you guys were interested in. If not, let me know in the comments below. Drop a like if you liked the video, drop a dislike if you do not like the video. Give me some ideas for videos. I'm starting to run out of ideas, and I gotta come up with ideas for videos. I'm going to try to start uploading on my gaming channel a little bit more, because I do actually enjoy that. And yeah, I'll see you guys next video, and peace out.